This is one of the prototype copper parts for the Queen's Baton for Birmingham 2022, and in this video I'm just going to talk a bit about how these are made. So this is actually real copper, and you can see here there's some nice shiny copper kind of inside it still. And where it's been handled, it started to change and react with those fingerprints, because one of the things that we did in the design when we're working with Morocco is wanting the baton to respond to everyone around the Commonwealth that it meets. And so this is kind of picking up on Morocco's work on kind of patina and that change and kind of reality of the lived experiences around the Commonwealth. This needs to be light as well, so this is relatively light. If this was solid, it would be very, very heavy, and these need to be held by people all around the Commonwealth, all different abilities, including children and also the Queen. So we can't make this out of solid copper because it'd just be too heavy. So what this actually is this is nanocrystalline coated by a company called Morganic Metal Solutions, and it's built over a 3D printed plastic skeleton. Now this has come out of the 3D printer, so this all has the build structure in, and again this is one of the prototypes, and there's actually a little dent in there, so this didn't actually end up getting used. This all gets stripped off, all this build support, and this A surface gets sanded and smoothed and cleaned up. That then gets painted over with car primer, and then again smoothed, and all these little kind of defects and divots are all filled up with filler. And this one you can see we managed to break as it was being made, so this is also a scrap one. But yeah, so this gets all nice and perfectly smoothed and then goes off with the copper to be grown over the top. So these are just some examples of that technology, so when we're doing trials in the first place. So these are actually just plastic cups, so very thin but actually very, very rigid with the copper over it. Now this one's had some patina trials on it, so we've been applying various chemicals to get that to start oxidizing and accelerate that growth. And then this one has been masked, and we've electroplated the platinum for the platinum jubilee over the top. So yeah, that's then still very shiny. Well, kind of over a year since that was first done. So we can also grow copper over kind of more complicated shapes as well. So this is part of the message chamber to seal the Queen's message in. We've got some very fine details like her monogram here, and this is nanocrystalline coated with the copper as well.